Did you know that you can reset your brain to fat release and reduced appetite mode? Stay tuned to learn how to do this. The brain plays a crucial role in regulating hunger and fat release. At the heart of this process is the hypothalamus, that is responsible for maintaining the body's homeostasis, or internal balance. The hypothalamus receives signals from the body about energy levels, nutrient availability, and hormone levels. These signals include hormones like leptin and ghrelin, which play significant roles in hunger regulation and energy balance. Leptin, often referred to as the satiety hormone, is produced by fat cells and signals the brain to reduce appetite when energy stores are sufficient. High levels of leptin communicate to the brain that the body has enough energy, reducing hunger and promoting energy expenditure. Conversely, when leptin levels are low, the brain perceives energy stores as inadequate, triggering hunger and promoting fat storage. Ghrelin, known as the hunger hormone, is produced in the stomach and signals the brain to increase appetite. When the stomach is empty, ghrelin levels rise, stimulating hunger and encouraging food intake. After eating, ghrelin levels decrease, signaling satiety. Beyond these hormones, the brain also regulates fat release through the sympathetic nervous system. When the body requires more energy than is immediately available from food intake, the sympathetic nervous system activates the release of stored fat by stimulating adipose tissue, a process known as lipolysis. This process is crucial for maintaining energy balance, especially during periods of fasting or increased physical activity. What are the effects of eggs and meat on hunger and fat release? Eggs and meat, particularly lean proteins, have significant effects on hunger regulation and fat release. These foods are rich in high-quality proteins, essential amino acids, and important nutrients that contribute to satiety and support metabolic health. Eggs are a powerhouse of nutrition, providing essential nutrients like vitamin B12, vitamin D, and choline. The high protein content in eggs is particularly effective in promoting satiety, which can help reduce overall calorie intake throughout the day. Studies have shown that consuming eggs for breakfast can lead to increased feelings of fullness and reduced hunger compared to a carbohydrate-rich breakfast. This effect is largely due to the ability of protein to stimulate the release of appetite-suppressing hormones, such as peptide YY and glucagon-like peptide 1, which communicate to the brain a sense of fullness and satisfaction. Meat is another excellent source of high-quality protein. Consuming meat can boost the thermic effect of food, which is the energy expenditure required to digest, absorb, and metabolize nutrients. This increase in energy expenditure can enhance fat oxidation and promote fat release. Moreover, the amino acids in meat support muscle preservation during weight loss, which is important for maintaining metabolic rate and optimizing fat release. Increasing eggs and meat into meals can be a strategic approach to managing hunger and facilitating fat release. Effects of high-protein breakfast versus low-protein. The composition of your breakfast can significantly influence hunger levels and fat release throughout the day. A high-protein breakfast has been shown to be more effective in reducing hunger and promoting fat release compared to a low-protein breakfast. High-protein breakfast. Starting your day with a high-protein breakfast can lead to greater satiety and reduced calorie intake in subsequent meals. The protein content in breakfast stimulates the release of appetite-suppressing hormones, which can help curb hunger and reduce cravings. Additionally, high-protein meals have a higher thermic effect, increasing energy expenditure and supporting fat oxidation. Low-protein breakfast. In contrast, a low-protein breakfast will not provide the same level of satiety or support for fat release. Low-protein meals are often higher in carbohydrates, which can lead to rapid fluctuations in blood sugar levels and increased hunger shortly after eating. This can result in increased calorie intake and reduced fat oxidation, making it more challenging to achieve weight loss goals. So, a high-protein breakfast can set a positive tone for the day by supporting appetite control and enhancing the body's ability to burn fat. Protein relation to reduced reward eating. Protein intake is closely related to the reduction of reward-driven eating, which is often a barrier to successful weight management. Reward eating, characterized by the consumption of food for pleasure rather than hunger, can contribute to overeating and weight gain. Consuming adequate protein helps regulate reward-driven eating by modulating the brain's reward centers. Protein-rich foods stimulate the release of hormones that promote satiety, such as GLP-1 and PYY, which can help reduce cravings for high-calorie, low-nutrient foods. Additionally, protein intake has been shown to reduce the activation of brain regions associated with reward and pleasure, making it easier to resist tempting foods. By focusing on protein-rich meals, individuals can effectively manage reward-driven eating and reduce the likelihood of overeating. This approach supports sustainable weight management and helps align eating behaviors with hunger signals, rather than external cues or emotional triggers. What are NST neurons? NST neurons, or neurons in the nucleus of the solitary tract, are a group of neurons located in the brainstem. They play a crucial role in processing sensory information of sodium levels from the gut and transmitting it to the brain, influencing hunger and satiety signals. These neurons are involved in the regulation of autonomic functions, including digestion, heart rate, and blood pressure. They receive input from various sources, such as the vagus nerve, which carries signals from the gut to the brain. NST neurons integrate this information and relay it to higher brain centers, where it is processed to regulate appetite and energy balance. Effects of salt intake on NST neurons and hunger. Sodium, a key component of salt, plays a crucial role in maintaining fluid balance, nerve function, and muscle contraction. Low salt intake can influence the activity of NST neurons, potentially affecting hunger and satiety signals. This disruption may lead to increased hunger, principally of refined carbs, and overeating, contributing to weight gain. Adequate sodium intake is essential for maintaining proper neuronal function and supporting normal hunger regulation. The effects of electrolytes in salt water? Electrolytes, including sodium, potassium, and magnesium, are essential for maintaining fluid balance, nerve function, and muscle contraction. Proper electrolyte balance is crucial for supporting metabolism and regulating hunger signals. Drinking electrolyte-rich fluids such as salt water can help maintain electrolyte balance and support hydration. Adequate hydration is essential for optimizing metabolic processes, including fat oxidation and energy expenditure. By ensuring proper electrolyte levels, you can support their body's ability to burn fat and reduce hunger. To use electrolytes effectively, it's important to consume a balanced mix of sodium, potassium, and magnesium. This can be achieved through a combination of electrolyte-rich foods and beverages, such as coconut water, leafy greens, and high-quality electrolyte supplements. Walnuts help satiety and fat release? Walnuts are a nutrient-dense food that can have significant effects on satiety and fat release. They are rich in healthy fats, protein, and fiber, all of which contribute to feelings of fullness and satisfaction. Consuming walnuts can help increase satiety by slowing digestion and promoting the release of appetite-suppressing hormones. The combination of protein, fiber, and healthy fats in walnuts can help regulate hunger and reduce calorie intake. In addition to promoting satiety, walnuts can support fat release by providing essential nutrients that enhance metabolic health. The healthy fats in walnuts, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, can support fat oxidation and improve insulin sensitivity. How much to chew food? Chewing food, at least 40 times, can have significant benefits for digestion and satiety. Proper chewing breaks down food into smaller particles, making it easier for the digestive system to process and absorb nutrients. It also promotes the release of digestive enzymes and signals to the brain that the body is receiving nourishment. This can enhance the feeling of fullness and reduce the likelihood of overeating. It can slow down the eating process, allowing the brain more time to register satiety signals. In conclusion, and to summarize today's video, the intricate relationship between the brain and body in regulating hunger and fat release is a fascinating and crucial aspect of maintaining a healthy weight. At the core of this process is the hypothalamus, which manages our energy balance by interpreting signals from hormones like leptin and ghrelin. Leptin acts as a messenger from fat cells to the brain, indicating when energy stores are sufficient, curbing hunger and encouraging the use of stored fat. In contrast, ghrelin signals hunger when the stomach is empty, motivating us to seek food. Food plays a pivotal role in modulating these processes. High-protein foods like eggs and lean meats enhance satiety by stimulating hormones that communicate fullness to the brain, such as PYY and GLP-1. These proteins not only curb hunger, but also increase the thermic effect of food, boosting fat oxidation. A high-protein breakfast can reduce subsequent calorie intake and manage reward-driven eating by lessening the brain's response to high-calorie foods. Nutrient-rich foods like walnuts further support satiety and fat release, thanks to their healthy fats and fiber. Additionally, adequate hydration with electrolytes ensures optimal neuronal function, supporting metabolic processes that facilitate fat release. Lastly, thorough chewing enhances nutrient absorption and digestion, reinforcing the body's signals of satiety and preventing overeating. These strategies empower you to better fat release and satiety. Thank you for tuning in to Levitas. Please share today's video with friends and family, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to receive notifications for future videos. Your support is appreciated. It helps us grow and create more content to empower your health. Remain tuned to Levitas for more expert advice on your health and fitness journey. So, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep going.